Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I thought I would start off the beginning of the week with something really simple to do, really quick and easy, and it can be made in no time at all. Now what it is, it's like a little sort of floating tuck spot to pop into your journal. Really super simple. It's got 3 little sort of tuck spots in there, and all it is made up with half a sheet of A4 paper. Now I'm going to use some coffee stain paper that I've been using. Again, you can use anything that you like, and I've just covered it. I've got some leftover of the collage paper that I was using in the last tutorial, so I have just been using that on this one. And this one is even easier. This one I did sew. I sewed down the side and along the bottom. You can probably see better from the back. And this one I have just stuck. Now this one is even easier. Just stuck down with a little bit of glue. You still have the little tuck spots in there. It can either go onto your journal. You could stick it onto your journal if you wanted to. If you stuck it just by the 2 sides there, you could even have another tuck spot in the back. Or you can just have it floating around in your journal. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to do. So let's pop those over there. I've just cut or torn in half like that the piece of A4 paper. So use whatever you like. I'm just going to use a piece of this, and what I've done, I've folded it in half again like this. So I'm going to just fold that down so it's in half. I've taken my little corner punch, and the bit where you folded it together, just round the edges off like that. Okay, so that's really, it's just either corner. And what I've done then, I've just folded it up like that. So there we go, that is it. Basically, that is all you have to do. Now I'm going to ink the edges on this one, so I'm just going to go round the edge like this with a little bit of ink on the back as well. And then we should do the little front pocket as well, like that. Just do the inside of this one. And then that just sort of folds up like that. Super simple. And again, you can use any of your little bits of scrap paper that you have. So we're going to pop that on there like that. I am going to now take a little piece of the scrap paper that I had, and I'm going to pop that on the front. I'm going to mark it here. Now where's my pencil? There we go. Let's just mark it on here, how big we want it. So we want it about there. And you can just, oops, chop this down like that. So that will fit on the front. And then this should fit nicely on the back like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to round the edge here, or just corner there and the corner on that one, so that fits on there like that, and then that one just fits on there like that. So that's so pretty and so simple. So let's just ink around the edges. And this one, just ink around the edge. Like that. Let's stick the big one on the back. I'm just going to stick it down with a little bit of tacky glue in here. Like that. Stick that on. Not very level. It's a bit better. Wasn't very level, was it? There we go. And then we can stick this one on the front like that. that on there. Then we've got the little pockets there, look, really lovely. Now I'm going to just pop a little bit, I'm going to pop some glue down here just to stick it, because I am going to sew this one. I'm going to pop that down there just to stick that on. Now I've got a piece of, oops, stay down. I've got a piece of fabric here, so this is just, oops, which is this end, just a little bit of scruffy fabric, which I'm just going to pop on there, just so it almost makes it look like a little journal, just so it looks like the spine. So I'm going to stick it on the back just with a little bit of glue stick, just while I sew it. Down like that, and then what you do, I'm just going to sew down there and along there on my machine, so it will be 2 seconds. There we go, that was a quick. Cut these little bits off there, so that's just sewing down there and along there, so then we have our little pockets in there, which I think looks lovely. Hook that up a little bit, but that's okay. Right, so I'm going to embellish it. Now I've got my lovely little watercolour flowers here. I'll pop the link to the tutorial I did, it's a little while ago now, and I still have some left, but they are so pretty, and I'm just going to stick some on there like that. Let's have a look. Shall we have, I think I'm going to have the orange one, because I think it's nice and bright and it stands out a little bit better. Now I've also got some little tags here, which I'm going to just pop on top as well, like that, just to sort of like add something else to it. So I'm going to cut this off here because we don't need that end bit. I will pop a little bit of glue on here. I just absolutely love these flowers. These are the Tim Holtz flowers, and it's the wild flowers, and it's #1. The kit is a #1. I think you get 7 dyes in there, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm just going to stick that down. Maybe this one would look a little bit better, seeing it's got orange on it. Let me just ink round the edge a little bit. These are the little embellishments that come with the papers on here, if you've seen them. So I'm going to just pop that on there. I think that looks really nice. Like that. Maybe a little bit of lace. Shall we have a little bit of lace on here? This is sort of like a nice double piece. So what I've been doing, I've just sort of like cut down the middle to make 2 pieces. So how big? Cut a little bit off there. That can sit, and then we can pop that over the top. That looks pretty. So I'm going to use some fabric tack just to stick the lace down. Put that on the bottom, just pop this over the top, like that. So that looks lovely, I think, doesn't it? It looks really pretty. And then I've got, what have I got on here? I've got Laugh, and that can just stay up there at the top, I think. Let's just run a little bit of ink around the edge, like this. Pop a little bit of glue on. We can put that on the top, like that. So how lovely is that? Really cute, really simple, and a lovely quick project for you. I'm going to show you quickly how you can just do it without even adding any paper, like this one. This one's really quick and easy. So I'm going to take the other half of the A4 paper, do exactly the same, we fold it long ways like that, if we can, make sure it's nice and level. I think that's a little bit darker on the outside, so let's turn it this way. We shall do the little corners here, like that, and then we're going to fold that up there. A little bit of ink to the outside, just around the edges. There we go, that goes up a little bit along the bottom and on the back. I'm going to, I have got my little the little script stamp here, so I'm going to use a little bit of the StazOn. Now this StazOn is timber brown, so I'm going to use a little bit of this just to put a little bit of script on there. I do like this stamp. Let's do the back. There we go. That goes on there like that. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to sew it, I'm going to glue this little bit down here, just down through that middle bit, so that when we fold it over, just there, so it's stuck down there a bit. And then I'm going to just glue this bit down here. Oops. So that's glued down. Oops. Nice and quick and simple. Look at that, how easy is that? And it's just such a lovely little tuck spot. Right, so we need to put something on there. Let me get my little, or my big box of embellishments here out. Look, I've got them all in my little plastic box here. I've got lots and lots now, all cut out and ready for me to use. So what should we have? Should we just have expect nothing and appreciate everything? So how lovely is that? And then what shall I pop? Should we pop a lovely butterfly up there like that? That's a nice, really simple one. Butterfly's a little bit too big. I've got a smaller one somewhere. Got lots of butterflies, but they're in my other little pot, I think. Let's see what we've got. Yes, it's going to have to be that one for now, I think. Let's pop the big green one on. Let's pop those to the side. Let's ink round the edges. I think inking around the edges just sort of like lifts it off the page a little bit, so it doesn't sort of blend it in too well, especially if you're using the same sort of like colour paper. So that just makes it pop a little bit more, because I'm not going to pop anything underneath it. I'm just going to pop it on as it is, just so it's really, really simple. That can go on the top there. Like that. Pretty little butterfly. And there. What I need is a small little green butterfly just to go here, so I might have to have a look in my other butterfly pot. This embellishment here, this one's been printed onto 250 gram paper, So they make really nice journaling cards on that weight paper, because you don't really have to back it with anything. Now let me have a look. I've got my pot of butterflies in here. I think I need to cut out a few more. Let me empty them out and see if I've got a little green one. And there's a smaller green one there. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Let's ink that up around. I'm going to take my scissors and just curl the edge on this one just a little bit, and then pop the little green one down there. A little bit of glue. Pop that down. I need my little, oh, these scissors will do, just to pop that on there, like that. And there we go. That is just super simple, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? So that is a really quick, lovely little project made when you can make two, look, out of just one piece of paper and some scrap paper, and you must have some little embellishments hanging around somewhere, and I think they look really nice. There we go. That's 4 little ones I have here. Well, these are the little embellishment, the little cards. Look, they just slip in there like this. You can have them however you like. So it's really, really lovely little tuck spot for you. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you had a lovely weekend, and I hope you're going to have a fantastic, nice, safe week this week. All right, guys, you take care, and I will see you all soon. All right, bye bye.